welcome back to Hike Oregon. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about things that you can do to maximize your hiking potential. If you are new here, welcome. I make hiking and backpacking vlogs as well as gear reviews and general tips and tricks videos to help you become a more confident hiker and backpacker. If you enjoy content like that, click that red subscribe button and the notification bell so that you are notified every time I make a new video. And if you want more content from me, you can support me over on Patreon, where for as little as just $1, you will get 2 to 3 extra videos a month. I know that everyone has different hiking abilities, but there are definitely things that you can do to maximize your hiking potential. I'm going to be going over some things that you can do before, during, and after your hike to make sure that your experience is just super awesome, and also that you're not feeling super depleted after the hike. So things you want to consider before the hike. Even a full 24 hours before you go on a super strenuous hike, you want to make sure to eat super well. Eat really balanced meals, and if you're doing a super long or super strenuous mountain summit or something like that, consider carb loading. So the dinner you have prior to your excursion, you can eat, a big plate of pasta and some chicken or something like that. Also, hydration is so important. You do not want to start the hike already dehydrated. Throughout the day before your hike, make sure to drink plenty of fluids. Don't drink alcohol with the dinner prior to your excursion. If you drink and stuff like that, that will definitely start you off already dehydrated and depleted. Another thing you want to make sure to do is get really good sleep. I know the night before a big hike, you can be super excited and it's hard to get good sleep. However, it is so important to get adequate sleep. If you get 3-4 hours of sleep, you will feel like crap the next morning, and you will definitely feel that when you are trying to do your long hike. Another tip that I have is packing your bag and your food for the next day the evening prior. This way you are not feeling rushed the morning of, and you're less likely to forget things that could be really important on your trip. And then once you get to your trip destination, make sure to do warm-up stretches. I hike with like 1 or 2 people that actually do this. Most hikers don't do warm-up stretches, but it can really make a difference in how your muscles perform during the hike, as well as avoid injury. If you have just driven 3 hours to your trailhead, your muscles are cramped, they've been in the same position for a long time, and then all of a sudden you start hiking up a mountain, your muscles can easily tear in a situation like that. So keep that in mind. Do some light stretches, some light warm-ups before you hit the trail. And then during your hike, some things to keep in mind are you getting adequate food? I talk to a lot of hikers who really have trouble eating during their long hikes, especially in the summer when it is warm and they just aren't hungry. However, your body really needs that fuel. So think about eating a lot of little things throughout the day, whether it's a little pack of like those snack gummies, or just like a handful of nuts, or a piece or 2 of jerky, a fruit leather. Just something every hour or 2 to fuel your body will make a huge difference. If you don't eat and fuel your body, eventually you will bonk. You will feel so awful. Also, of course, keep up on your hydration, but that doesn't just mean water. Make sure to take some sort of electrolytes, whether that be an electrolyte tablet that you put in your water bottle, or electrolyte gummies. There's the electrolyte jelly beans that I really enjoy. Something with electrolytes. It doesn't matter if it's summer or winter, you are losing those electrolytes via sweat, and you want to replenish those to really keep your body functioning properly. Being dehydrated, especially on a hike or backpacking trip, is really just an awful feeling. So make sure to keep up on those electrolytes. And now let's talk about the things to do after the hike so that you don't feel like complete crap afterwards. I know there are some long day hikes where I haven't done a lot of these things and I have just felt like crap crap for like 3 or 4 days after a long excursion. The first thing you want to do right away before getting into your car and driving home is stretch. This honestly is a complete game changer. If you don't stretch and you have just summited a mountain and you are done, you get in your car and you drive home. When you try to get out of your car when you get home, it will be almost impossible. Your muscles are just cramped into that position that you were just sitting in for hours, and it is not good. Adequately stretch after the hike before you get in your car. Trust me on this, it makes such a difference. And then make sure to have a good balanced meal. I know a lot of hikers after a strenuous day hike just want to go and splurge and have, you know, this really unhealthy food that you really crave. However, there are healthy ways to have that burger. There are healthy ways to have that pizza. Just make sure it is balanced. A burger can actually be really, really healthy. It has protein, it has carbs. You can get a salad with your burger. Just make sure that it is not a gut bomb. You know, don't go to McDonald's or Dairy Queen to get your burger. Maybe go to McMiniman's or your local pub and get the burger there. And then also, again, don't dehydrate yourself. Don't have a bunch of alcohol after your hike, because you're probably already a little dehydrated from your hike, and that will just dehydrate you more. And the more dehydrated your muscles are, they can't repair themselves as fast. You'll be more sore the following day and that kind of thing. An absolutely wonderful thing to do after your hike is take a hot Epsom salt bath, or if you have a hot tub, get in the hot tub. It really, really relaxes those muscles, and then you don't have those super deep aches and pains that you can sometimes have after a long strenuous hike. You know, those pains that feel like your bones hurt. If you do all these things and take a relaxing bath or hot tub soak the evening you come home from your hike, it can really keep you from being sore the next day. And speaking of the following day, you want to make sure to have an active rest day. Don't just sit on the couch and not move that whole day. 24 hours, 48 hours after a long strenuous hike is really when the soreness kicks in. So you do not want to just sit on the couch all day, because then the following day, 48 hours after your trek, you will likely be really sore. So make sure to have an active rest day. You know, take it easy, definitely take it easy. Do something easy and gentle for your body, but still move. Something like yoga, or go for a little walk around the neighborhood, but be active. Keep your body moving and your body will really thank you. Those are all of my tips and tricks of things to do before, during, and after a hike to maximize your body's hiking potential. If you do these things, it doesn't mean you won't be sore at all, or you can just go hike 30 miles and be totally fine. It just means that you are less likely to sustain injuries, and that will really help your body do some of these longer, more strenuous hikes that we're about to go do now that the days are getting just a little bit longer. I'd love to hear down in the comments below if you have some tips and tricks like this that other hikers can read about. Make sure to follow me over on Instagram. That's where I post all of my recent hiking and backpacking trip pictures. And if you want to hike and backpack here in this amazing state of Oregon, check out my website, hikeoregon.net, and you'll find tons of info there. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you on the next adventure.